Hello, 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 good morning and welcome. I guess my camera is not on. Here we go. You are on the mountain with Rick, and it is time for Dragon Memories. But first, oh fuck, I'm tired. I think we're going to be a short stream again tonight, guys. If anyone's out there, I don't know, but this new job is kicking my ass. But first, coffee almost done brewing. I'll have that in a moment. TK Cash V. Taking sides, counterspell, holy protection, 39 mana, fire, water, dragon. Opponent is probably playing Quicks. death. That's water. Wow, with the fucking missing! God damn! Thank you. Thank you and your fucking bullshit! Fire and Regret, Reverse Speed, Silent Summoners, 39 mana, no fire. Fucking bullshit. So fucking sick of this goddamn game. Why do I even fucking play this shit? Well, fuck, we're gonna lose to Sneak here, but whatever, I don't care. Yep, another fucking loss. Why do I fucking bother? Alright, 3 in a fucking row. Awesome. Why do I fucking bother? Alright, well, we've lost our first 3 like usual, so maybe we can actually fucking win this one. Close range, are you not entertained? I'm fucking not, that's for goddamn sure. No green, whatever, don't fucking care. I'm so fucking done with this shit. Alright, got an opponent who doesn't have any cards at level. So, you know, maybe we got a chance here. Oh, wait, no, we'll still fucking lose some goddamn how. Okay, click the fucking card! Send it. Awesome. Alright, Flagulon got a stack. Good. Flagulon got another stack. Good. Actually got a fucking win. Good. Alright, let's get one more fucking chest. Heavy hitters, reverse speed, healed out, 52 mana, life death only. Alright, fuck you too then. another fucking resurrect. Alright, fucking skip! Fucking done. Fucking bye. Go to the goddamn site. Wow, really? I'm 33 merits shy. Okay, that's cool. Alright, come on, show me something fucking good. Alright, epic, epic. Oh, wow. Gold Hugo Strongsword. Another Quora. And another trap. Okay. I will take that. I think it is going to be a short stream tonight. I'm just does that give me... Oh, god damn it. I'd level up for trap. Nope. Still need 3 more. And Quora also needs 3 more. extra damage. Yep, okay. You know, one more level, you might actually be pretty decent. Getting that heal in there.
How's it going, Rick?
Yo, what's good?
YouTube, correct?
Yeah, YouTube, Twitch, whatever.
Well, I can do both, but I just didn't know if you were running YouTube tonight.
Oh, yeah, I'm always on both.
Good morning,
It's
sir. How you been doing?
Aside from tired as hell, pretty good.
Good. Crap, why didn't I save your shit last week? Damn it, I'm retarded. Oh, well, you know what? Thank God I can breathe a little better.
Right?
That's a big thing.
Yeah.
You know, so whatever, but they did renew my meds, so because they want me to keep doing them until Thursday. But like I said, I can breathe better, less pain. You know, I seem to be doing better.
Good.
Oh, hold on. All right, there we go. Hey, I got 3 of my 4 slots open on the band thingy.
Cool. Way to go.
I guess now I got to figure out what you meant. You know, about the. I guess when you play it, when you change out the character and their instrument, the song, the music changes a little bit.
Yeah,
So
only
now
on that screen though, not like.
Does that matter at all? Like, does that
Not
help
at
you or
all.
hurt you or not at all? So that's just for fun kind of deal.
Yep.
Okay, so really, it doesn't really matter what the song sounds like. That's just for fun. Okay.
Yeah.
But getting the band filled is a big deal.
You don't even have to have them filled necessarily. I think you just have to have the slots open. But yes, once you get them filled,
what I'm saying is you have to have all four spaces open.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the big deal. But who's in there and what they're playing or using isn't. That's just for you. I got you. Sounds good to me. Thanks for clearing that up. All right, so let's get you a view there.
Okay, if this is Rise of Man, then we need to take that corner off. Yes.
Let's get that right there. Make sure you get that view. What are we playing tonight? Same thing?
Yeah, well, mostly just working on our shit, not so much playing.
Splinterlands said your webcam's not working, but I see you just fine, both YouTube and Twitch.
When he said that.
Oh, okay. I must be late then.
Yeah, it just.
I need to add timestamps. I forgot to add the timestamps.
This shit's been messing up lately, but whatevs. He's all good.
What? It's not giving me the option. There it is. Boom. Done. Okay, yeah, I'm a couple minutes late. All right. Oh, sorry, and I won't apologize to everybody. Sorry, I haven't been around the last week. I've been, I've been trying to take care of myself and get better. So I'm here to go when we really start getting moving. But I apologize for missing the last week.
No worries, man.
Oh, Rick, I got something you might like.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. I will send it to you in your DMs on Facebook, Twitch,
Okay.
or Discord, rather Discord.
I knew what you meant. I knew you weren't gonna be sending me nothing on Facebook. Ain't nobody got me on Facebook.
I'm just double checking, making sure it's working. Okay. I'm gonna let's see, where are you? There you are. Message. All right. That was just the easiest link for me to pull. You can. There is, and it's gonna when if you make an account, it says referral. They still have it on there, but there is no referral for. They don't do that anymore. But it still has it as an optional thing. Just skip it. But it's really cool. You'll like it. Mine's very basics. I just did it real quick to set it up. But someone else showed it to me, and it's actually really, really, really cool.
Okay.
Are you looking at it?
Yeah.
Do you know what that is? Do you want me to explain it? I won't explain it on voice. I'll do it in.
Looks like a gift list.
Yes, but it's special. It's a privacy respecting one. So when you put things on your list, people can get them for you, like in your community, and they don't even need your address. Your address is hidden from them. It'll automatically send it to you. Your community can even add things to your wish list for you that they want to see, that they'd like to see you have. And anybody can get anything. You can even set it to where it's a crowdfunding thing, because if it's like if it's an expensive item, you can set it so that multiple people can share the expense on it.
Cool.
But it saves you. It's kind of like an Amazon wish list, but it's not Amazon, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But it's a worldwide thing, and people can send you stuff without even needing your address, so it keeps you protected. But it lets you add your socials and all that stuff right there. It's not a bad thing. It's actually pretty cool. I decided, I figured I'd try it. What's it hurt?
Right.
But
worst case,
worst case you get it. Wasted a couple minutes setting it up, and not you don't get nothing. What do you count? What do you care? But still, it's
a whole bunch of things here. People,
it's worth it if you, in my opinion. You can even set up a storefront if you wanted. I'm not sure. I didn't really look into it. I just thought you might get you might like it to be able to use. I don't know. You do more than I do.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
But yeah, I was like, oh yeah, who will like that?
Bob Barker.
No, I thought of you.
Know whether or not the price was right.
But no, but I honestly I thought of you at first.
I guess Drew couldn't carry that joke.
No, Drew Carey. I stopped watching after so many years. I couldn't even tell you, dude.
Fuck. Okay, well, I guess Gift Giver is down.
I don't know what's Gift Giver.
It's one of my Hive faucets.
Ah.
Wapound Star. 247.
But yeah, they also. I was just seeing here that one I sent you. They have things like they have Twitch and Discord integration, so that it'll automatically make posts that if somebody got you something, like it'll give them props and shit in your different stuff. But you can add gift cards, clothes. I mean, I couldn't even go through half the stuff on there, dude. It's insane. They even have a not safe for work section. God, don't turn that on. Do not turn that on and do a search. I don't know how certain items got put in with electronics that had nothing to do with electronics once not safe for work was turned on. But trust me, don't turn it on until you've looked through everything. Leave safe search on.
Right now, I just want a blunt like that fucking big.
But I just thought it'd be something cool for you to, I didn't know if you used Amazon or not, which is I'm gonna set up an Amazon list too. Like I thought, just because it's better pricing. But I thought, why not have this too? Because this is for people that may not have Amazon.
Right.
And it's free. There's a lot of it has zero fees.
Get Amazon, and then use your free sub to subscribe to my Twitch.
Yeah. But it's like I said, it's not a bad concept. I thought you might like it.
Yeah, no,
it might help. It could. It can't hurt. Basically, is what it comes down to. All right. So what are we working on today here? So are you working on Warsaken?
No, I'm just going through and doing my faucets run.
Ah, I got you.
I've been working on maps, building up the planet and shit like that, and doing a lot of writing, like filling up notebooks and shit.
I gotcha. So I heard you said work hasn't been that great, huh?
Oh no, I got a new job.
Oh, okay. How's that going for you?
Decent. I mean,
that's good. Yeah, that's good.
It's still kitchen work and whatnot, and we know how I feel about that. But like,
I know exactly how you feel because I did it for 20 plus years. I don't want to go back.
Exactly. So
it's not. People think it's easy. It's not.
As far as it sucks because I'm in a kitchen, but as far as being in a kitchen, it's one of the better ones that I've been with. So
that's good. I've been in some shitty ass fucking kitchens.
Yeah, definitely.
Hell, I was in one that was what'd they call it? It was like almost, it was I think they called it End Zone Bar and Grill or something like that. And it was, it was supposed to be like like a sports bar, but for families, which is kind of a stupid idea to begin with, because sports bar and families just don't go together. Bottom line, for sports bars and family does not go together. But the guy that owned it used to own like several McDonald's franchises. And he was so bad that if an order, let's say like someone ordered 25 wings non-breaded in hot sauce, and someone made 25 breaded in hot sauce by mistake, or two orders got mixed up, he'd make us throw them away rather than put them aside for us to eat for a meal.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I'm sorry, I'm a cook. If I'm gonna eat when I want to eat. That's just that's just how restaurants work. Front of house is a little different, but you don't tell your cooks they can't, eat at all.
A lot of places do now.
I know they do, and it only hurts their cooks. Their cooks do it anyway. They just try to hide it. That's all.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh shit! I'm so glad I'm out of the kitchen, to be honest.
Yeah. That's how I felt too, but it just came up to the wire, and it was funny because it was like I'd been, looking for other stuff for months and shit, and then literally the day I decided, fuck it, I'm just gonna get a kitchen job because I know I can, I got hired on the spot. Very first place I went into.
Huh.
Started the next.
See, I have a hard time getting into restaurants around here. Mainly because most of them are chains, and they're not really looking for my level. I've got 20 plus years in. I've got insane references. I've got way too much experience. They if they do call me in, they straight up tell me we don't want to insult you by offering you a pay amount because it's not your level, because it's not, but they don't know that. They just it bothers me because it's hard to get a job when businesses do that to people.
Yeah.
Most of the time they skip my application over because I've got too much experience and they don't think they can afford me. Well, you know what? In this economy, a lot of cooks will take just about anything at this point.
Yeah, I walked away. I did have an offer a couple of months ago for a place, but they wanted to start me at 11 an hour, and I just laughed at it.
No, sorry. It's even too. I mean, I'm willing to go low, but not that low, and it all depends on other benefits.
Exactly. No,
I was willing to take at the restaurant I couldn't go back to after I got hurt. I didn't mind taking $13.75 an hour.
But that was also
because,
back in 19 right?
That was 2019 I left there. But still, so 13. I was making, I think it was 13 or $13.50 an hour is what I was making. But I could come in on my day off and get food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner if I wanted. I could take food home. If I showed up late, I showed up late. I had so much freedom. I worked Monday to Friday. I worked 4 hours on Thursday and 4 hours on Tuesday. How can you really complain about that with weekends off in a restaurant? That's already rare as shit. That's something that doesn't happen, So it was like, I had so many other perks that $13.75 was the last thing. It was low for my experience,
I want
but
a prize.
The other bonuses, you got to balance the good with what you're getting with. Is the pay worth it with what else you get?
Yeah.
If they're going to give you as much food as you want.
When they were doing the interview on the spot and whatnot, we started talking about the money, and I just told them what I had been making, and they were like, "Oh, okay, well, if you're worth it, that's no problem. Money's no problem." And then they actually started me out higher than that. So it's like, okay,
that's good. That's good. Around here, they do the opposite. And where I came from before I moved back down here, they were even worse. Oh, they were fucking slime balls up there, dude. Like horrible. They'd promise you, because they'd say, oh, you're coming in as a trainee, so you're getting, minimum wage. plus tip, which they gave you so few hours that when they divided the tips up by hours, you got next to nothing.
Yep.
So you got screwed there, but they promised you that in so many weeks after your what they call it, your probation period, your training and probation period ends, you'll get a raise. Well, you either never get the raise or you get the raise and they cut your hours to where you're still making the same amount.
Although, I mean, that's still better though, because at least you're not working as much to make the same.
Yeah, so. but when you're working 20 hours at minimum wage, how much money are you making?
Yeah, no, I know.
And now they adjust. They gave you the raise they promised, but now you're working only 10 hours because of the and still making the same amount. They were cool. They did it on purpose because they knew there were so many people that if you left, they'd have someone in there the next day.
Yeah.
They didn't care. And it was just sad.
Side of things because they, I guess, had just lost somebody. So.
Oh wow, yeah, you did get lucky. But to be honest, Rick, I like what I do now. Overworking in those nasty hot, uncomfortable kitchens.
Yeah, I like it better once I get back up to fucking running window again. Right now, they're gonna put me on the window. That's where they want me. But of course, before you get there, you have to run every other station for a little while first. So.
Yeah. But that'll be easier for you. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, to be honest with you, bro. I'm one of those people that, okay, there are a few jobs within my range of being able to get to, but it's not really worth it for me to start because I'm not going to be here much, but another 3 to 4 months, and I'm going to be gone.
Yeah.
What's the point of even getting a job?
You might as well. I mean,
most of them aren't even hiring for the next month.
Yeah.
So by the time, what am I going to be there for 2 months? And I don't really want to do that. That, I might as well just keep doing what I'm doing and not have to bust my ass. Where the hell are all these things that you're going to? Holy hell.
Huh?
I need to talk to you one day when we got time to get all these things that you keep going to get all these stakes and rewards and crap.
Yeah, I can get you the list.
Because I've only got a couple, but goddamn, they'd all help me.
Oh, fuck, you cannot read properties of null. Nobody asked you to read properties of null. Nobody also asked you to fucking launch Anchor.
If you right click on launch Anchor and hit click open in a new tab, it often works.
No, I don't want it.
It does that to me. It does that to me all the time.
Cloud Wallet.
Oh, all right.
This one's not connected to my Anchor. I don't play anything on my Anchor.
I don't play anything on my Anchor either. I'm just saying if you ever have to sign a transaction with Anchor, and it doesn't want to open the Anchor, your Anchor app on your PC.
Yeah.
Other than scanning the QR with your phone, which I just did that today, and it was super simple, which I might start doing. If you right click on launch Anchor and click new tab, it usually works. Brave's the worst about it. It really is. It's the worst about not wanting to. Sometimes it opens Brave, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah,
but you just gotta tell it to open it in new. Yeah.
Alcor shit or WCW shit.
Yeah, and I don't know why, but it does sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. But I found the way to get around it is to just open. Right click on launch Anchor and open in a new tab, and it seems to work just fine.
It's probably the pop-up blocker.
I have mine off For that,
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's probably something in that code is what's causing the problems.
It could be, but you know what? Now that I'm just gonna start scanning with my phone. It's a lot easier.
Yeah, that's what I usually do.
Thank God, fucking. I love that Binance just added that to their sign-in feature. You can actually go. You just hit login instead of having to put in your username and password, and then get your that email authentication number, get your authenticator number off your phone, and do all that jazz. All you gotta do is scan a QR with your phone, and it lets you right in. I love it. Is this the game Raid?
Fucking ass. What?
Is this Raid?
No, this is Tales of the Crypt.
Oh, okay. I got an invite to be a raid streamer.
A Raid Shadow Legends?
No, I got an email from them.
Yeah, but I'm saying Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. They try to sponsor literally everybody.
Oh yeah, so it's nothing special.
No, I mean I haven't gotten one yet, but I also I haven't gotten any sponsorship. Anybody reaching out to me for it or whatnot. But yeah, Raid is pretty much the first one, and it's because they try and advertise with everybody because it's just fucking terrible.
Oh, so I should just skip it?
You're probably better off for skipping it. You're probably not going to get all that much out of it either. Because
I gotcha.
The market is saturated. I don't know why they're still spending so much on advertisement.
Because there's stupid people that still think that they can spend money and make money?
I mean, obviously they are making money, but I don't understand who they're still advertising to because everybody's had Raid Shadow Legends crammed down their throats for years. I mean, it is a running joke on at least
I've seen it for that long.
YouTube channels I watch on a weekly basis.
Yeah, I mean, I know I've seen it for that long, and if I've seen it for that long, then yeah, it's been around for a long, good while.
I actually tried Raid Shadow Legends when I was playing Summoner's War. I was actively playing Summoner's War for probably about 4 years every single day. And
oh wow.
Back then, I was seeing Raid Shadow Legends all the time, and
gotcha.
So I tried it out, and I didn't like it. I was like, okay, well, this is a similar. It's got all the negative parts of Summoner's War in the gacha style game build and whatnot, but in addition to that, it's just convoluted and hard to understand. And not very well done or fun to play. The graphics are beautiful. Oh man, it looks fucking great. I'll tell you that.
They spent more money on graphics than what they should have.
Exactly. Not even.
They should have put their money. Well, you can't say they spent more on graphics than they should have spent because everyone should spend as much on graphics as they can. But I mean, they should have put it other places.
Yeah,
they should have been more well-rounded.
Yeah. There's a difference between gameplay and then graphics versus graphics and then gameplay, and they're very much graphics and then gameplay.
I got you.
I understand you want to appeal to people who are visually motivated,
but you know what? That's not where the majority of people in play to earn games are right now. Anyway,
it's not even play to earn; it's Web 2.
Oh, well, what's the point?
It's a web.
If it was a play to earn, that would be different. I thought it was a play. They were launching some play to earn thing.
At least not that I know of. I'm not saying that's not a possibility, but
I thought they already were a play to earn. That's what this was. I haven't read it. I didn't read it that closely. I'd have to go back and reread it, but I didn't see anything that said that. I thought they already were a play to earn.
No, it's technically not a pay to play. It's technically a free to play, by which I mean it's pay to play.
Of course it is. They all are. They're freemiums.
Except that it's one of those, much like Summoner's War. You cannot progress into mid-game, let alone late game or end game, without spending copious amounts of money.
Yeah, see, that's not right either. If a game is going to be free to play, it should be able to be free to play all the way to the end. It's just going to take you 1,000 times longer. You know, if you spend money, yeah, you can get it done quicker. Those games, I used to play games like that, but there, you know, I liked games that you didn't have to spend shitloads of money just to play.
Yeah.
It just took you, you know, instead of 4 days, it took you 6 hours because you paid money. Okay, well, great, but I'm not rich like that. I'm not rich like that.
I can't specifically speak to Raid Shadow Legends because, again, I had very little experience with it.
I was talking in general.
But with Summoner's War, which is the same kind of style of gaming, it is, you could possibly get to late game within a year.
But isn't that one still a play to earn?
No. There's no play to earn
it's a web too?
in gachas.
I got you. Okay. I thought the one you were playing was a play to earn.
No, that's the game that I was playing before I discovered play to earn.
Ah, okay.
But like I could technically sell my accounts now and maybe make a profit off of it. I kind of doubt it, but but it's also, you know, against TOS.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
exactly.
Is there a way to maybe kind of make it work? Yes, but is it legal? No.
No, of course not. Well, legal in a sense is it doesn't, you know, it's not like a you know, you're going to go to prison for that shit, but it's against their TOS and they can close the account.
Exactly.
You know, but hey, if once you got paid, what do you care, you know? No, I played a game like that yeah, it was free to play. You could play all the way, you know, from beginning to end for free, but it would take you months on months playing you know, hours a day to get to the same level as someone that spent a copious amount of money.
Yeah.
You know, I know one clan that I think in one day they spent like $30,000, but they went from, you know, what would, you know, a normal, you know, clan to what would normally take 3 months of everybody playing hours a day in a matter of 8 hours.
Yeah.
But they spent $30,000.
Well, I mean, that's not even the worst I've heard. Yeah, some of these fucking real-time strategy games, like fucking...
That's what this was. This was one of those, like, it was like right after that with Age of Empires ones. But it was medieval. Yep. Where you had different types of armies and you built a castle and all that crap. Yeah.
Yep.
I forget the name of it, but yeah.
Yeah, the biggest one of those that I got into was Guns of Glory.
That was it. Guns of Glory.
Yeah, they're all pretty much the same. But
that was the one I played. That one I got real into that one.
On there, he spent he bragged about it, and we saw what he was getting at. Motherfucker was spending like $4,000 a day.
Oh yeah, I was in clans like that. They were spending that much. It's ridiculous how it's like, where do these people get this money?
Just one dude.
No, I'm saying, you know, I've been in clans where we've had people like that. Yeah. You know, it's like they've got to be trust fund babies.
No, he was a trucker.
Really? Well, a trucker has, you know, their income, their truck is their house. They really don't, you know, their companies pay for their lot, you know, their truck stops fees and gas fees. So really you have minimal amounts of fees for, you know, that as a trucker yourself. So you have extra money. I know I did when I drove.
Yep. I just can't imagine, like, I'd rather spend $4,000 a day on crack, to be honest.
You know, yeah, exactly. I mean, I could think of better things to put. I'd buy $4,000 in Bitcoin or something else before I bought that. You know, it's something that's going to have value at some point, not something that's, you know, for that thing only and has no value outside of that. And it doesn't really do anything for you other than make you get ahead of people faster.
I mean, if it's what you really enjoy, then I'm not going to look down on you. I guess,
yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to knock you for doing it. That's just not me. I'm too cheap to do stuff like that. Yeah. If I'm going to spend money on something, I want to get something back out of it, you know, at some point.
Speaking of spending money on shit, bro, I went and saw the Super Mario movie the other night with my lady.
Oh, don't tell me. Just tell me, is it worth watching or not?
It was fucking incredible.
Okay, I haven't watched it. That tells me I should watch it then. Okay.
It was wonderful. There was so much nostalgia in it, and the story
Okay, good. I was
pretty
worried.
good, and it's looking at Mario from another kind of viewpoint that you've never gotten in the games or anything like that, and yet at the same time has that same feel and respected the legacy and whatnot. And
Nice.
it was a lot of
Good,
fun.
good. Okay, so I have it. I'm gonna watch. I was hesitant to watch it because I was like, man, I don't want to waste my time watching this and have it all. If you say it's good and it's worth it, I've got it. I'll watch it.
Yeah, I remember the last Mario movie, and so I was a little scared to watch this one as well. But
Yeah, that you and me both, brother.
No, it was pretty solid, and
Okay,
I
good.
thoroughly enjoyed it.
Good, good.
So I noticed that integrity has just been trickling in. Is that something that I'm sure you're already aware of it and whatnot?
To be honest, I've been, I haven't really watched it in the past week and a half because, I just really haven't been feeling well and haven't really been doing crap. But what do you mean, like trickling, like it's slowly building?
No, like normally, like I used to be getting like 300-400 a day.
Okay, yeah, okay. Here's what happened is I missed I was sick when the date for the pool renewal was supposed to, I was supposed to renew the pool a certain date, before it, otherwise it becomes inactive. He let me reopen it with a small amount of integrity for a long amount of time, and until he gets the he's updating shit all on the contract and everything. Once that's completed, everything will get sorted out.
Okay.
Plus as the packs sell and people start blending and stuff, more goes in too. That's the biggest driver of how, what goes in is the more that gets bought, the more that can go in. And the more that get blended, the more that goes in. So we now have the ability to do a set amount per NFT. So no matter when you come in, your NFT is going to get a set amount, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Whereas like, the one NFT might be good for 1 integrity per hour. So you have 5 of those, you're going to get 5 integrity per hour. Rather than, you have 5 and this guy has 2, so you're going to get, 5/7 of the divided pool. If he has cards that are 3 integrity each, he's going to get 6 on the hour. You're still only going to get 5, because yours only worth 1 each. If that makes sense, we can set what each card gives out, so we can make the rare, like say the legendary, one of the 6 that you can get special.
I thought they had to be the mythic legendaries in order to be staked. Are you telling me?
Right. We can now change. We're going to be able to change it so that, like, say, like one of the 6 is a legendary. That one might earn a 25% bonus on top, extra on top of the what is it, rare? I always forget the third one. Epic, and legendary. The legendary, the 6 rare, 6 specialty ones with the limited mints. The legendary ones might earn a little bit more than, say, the epic level ones. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We can set to a specific template or NFT, what that payout's going to be, so that it doesn't, so that even early people, aren't going to screw out the people that didn't get in time. Does that make, so I'm just waiting for him to get the whole thing updated and let us know it's done, because they're still having some issues, and then we'll straighten everything out.
Okay.
But that combined with my health, I figured it was a good time to let it, everyone's there's some in there, some's going out. We'll straighten everything out when, everything's updated and whatnot, Yeah, I'm not trying to screw you, I promise.
I really wasn't worried about it either. I'd noticed it, and so I wanted to bring it up to you to make sure you know what's going on.
If I had, he was really nice to actually let me re-enable that pool, Otherwise, I'd have had to pay again and redo the whole thing again. So he was nice enough to let me reopen it because I only missed it by one day, and I was in the hospital the day it was supposed to be renewed. So he cut me a break, which is Mike's a good guy. But this sick, man, this just been keeping me back like you wouldn't believe, dude.
Yeah, last few days has been kind of rough for me as on the breathing front as well.
Oh yeah,
a lot of shit, nose constantly running and whatnot.
Oh, that sucks. God, that sucks. I didn't have that. I had like no symptoms other than it hurt like hell when I coughed. Oh, that's another. I should have done waxed out collections while I was waiting while you're doing this.
Oh, I guess we can go into Realm. We can collect the rest of our shit because I think we sold everything successfully.
I don't know. I put a bunch of stuff on the market last week for sale too. Probably should have checked to see if any of it was stakeable first.
Steak,
but oh well.
What, Wombat? Do you actually do that shit?
Well, I mean, I get only the ones I get for free from the games and from, referrals from the past. But I've been playing those games more recently since I'm not allowed out of bed or not supposed to be out of bed. But I don't buy NFTs to put in there. No, I use the free ones.
Yeah.
But no, I'm talking about staking on like Waxdow and stuff.
I don't think Realm's on Waxdow. I could be wrong though.
No, I was talking about NFTs I got in my wallet that I put up for sale. Before I put them up for sale, I should have checked to see if they were stakeable.
Yeah.
Because a lot more are now.
Ugh. Are you fucking serious right now? I've been logging in on my Wax wallet all fucking day. Why are you gonna make me now log into it and then do the 2FA bullshit, you fucking fuck?
Dude, I had so many problems logging into one of mine today. I even got an error from Blocks that when I went to wax.blocks.io, it loaded. But as soon as I typed in a wallet address, I got a screen that says blocks.com is currently offline.
Huh.
It took me like 5 minutes to find a back door in. So that was a pain.
It is not the incorrect authentication code, just because you sent me a fucking bunch of them. There we go, you fucking bastard. Eat several bags of dicks, you fucking shit.
What the hell was that?
What the hell was what?
No, I got a sound alert for something that didn't appear. That's weird.
You're weird.
Yep. Oh, it was a Brave alert that never showed up. So what are we working on tonight, my friend?
I don't know. What do you want to work on?
Honestly, it doesn't matter to me. It's it's your deal. I've been away for a week, so I really have no idea where things sit. So it's that's why I'm asking you what you got going on.
A lot of it is still just sitting on paper. To be honest,
I got you.
I'm doing a lot of bringing stuff in, like off of the handwritten notes and putting it into the computer to make it shareable and shit like that. We're really fleshing out the storyline. We're adding a lot more things in on the world, and mostly the biggest thing I've been doing at the computer is just mapping recently. I'll pull that up and show you here in a sec.
I don't know if you got maybe got contacted by him or not, but there's a guy called Poor Boy Crypto. You might want to touch base with him. Once you feel better about what you have to present. Yeah, because I don't know how far along things are for you on your end. But he does NFT and crypto games and reviews and shit like that, and shows people how to play, get things, and he's got quite a good subscriber base.
Cool.
But he might be he might be someone that could do something for you when you have more. Plus, he likes getting into that kind of stuff. So I put the bug in his ear, but it's I don't know if you want to contact him or wait, or I told him I really have you'd have to ask you because you know more than I do.
Yeah. So this is the water side at the Rise of Man.
Okay.
I'm still, figuring out this mapping tool and whatnot. It's one of the better ones that I've found that I've been fucking with, but I've got.
Is there a particular one you wanted?
Not really. I was just kind of looking.
I know there's some that are expensive to buy.
Yeah.
If there's one of those that you wanted, let me, get me the name of it. I'll see if I have a copy of it or know someone that does that can give me the install files.
Well, if you've got any mapping software that is,
well, I don't know what those. I don't use them, so I don't know what they would even be. I just have big, like blocks of, almost like you buy
anything with that email that you sent me with the other stuff. It's too big.
Okay.
Like I don't even have room on my hard drive to download it. It was like
it's 19 gigs. Trying to think if I can if I can break off just Photoshop. I'll have to try to do that for you if I have time. Remember, you can always save. I can always open the Canasta files in Photoshop as well.
Okay.
And edit, those, because you have your PNG and then you have your, for Photoshop it's PSP, or PSD rather, but I'm sure Canasta has whatever their own is. Photoshop will open it and it let me continue editing right where you left off.
Cool.
So that is something that it's possible now too.
Right now, that's Elephant HoMM, that's blank. Okay, so this is the side that we're actually starting on. This is Kamidora
Okay.
at the breaking of the world, which is about 350,000 years ago. This
Okay.
is about 250,000 years ago. Things are starting to change. And then this is Kamidora at the rise of man, which is about 10,000 years ago.
What? So these are different levels?
No, this is the same side of the planet across 350,000 years as the...
I got you.
This is all for the first dungeon on these ones, because basically each side of the planet has its own dungeon, its own Elder Dragon, and its own Elder Dragon's memories to
Right.
through and piece together and whatnot. And then they're all going to be in chronological order, but they're not necessarily going to make full sense or be complete until the next, like, until all of the dungeons are done together, because there's going to be things that, like, Kamidora is the name of the dragon who guardianshipped himself to this side of the planet. He doesn't know what's going on over on Eliftem or Kramil or Makala.
So it's like it's kind of like 4 planets in one, where each one doesn't know what's going on in the other.
Yeah, 6 planets in one.
So it's not a cube.
It is a cube.
Yeah, it is a cube. It is a cube. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Sorry, man. My brain's still a little scrambled.
All good. Just don't try and outmath me.
Right now, no.
I'm actually kind of surprised that I do still have 2 liters. Could have sworn I had sold everything. Hey, we pulled 33 realm from that ship, though. Nice.
That's nice. Africa, unlucky. No, go figure.
That's all done. We can store boosts.
Fuck, I forgot what I was doing.
Forgetting what you were doing.
Yep. Oh, I remember.
And I helped.
Sure.
Something about shake and bake, right?
Yep, exactly. See, the hardest thing is that, sitting up like that in my chair for the computer, after a while it does start to, get a little harder for me to breathe, so I need to go lay back down. I can't sit at my desktop long enough to do things I need to be doing,
Yeah.
My laptop can only do like 2 things at a time, which is my own fault.
I understand that all too well, though, because I run everything off of my laptop, and it can only do like 2 things at a time.
This is a 2010. This mother's 13 years old, baby. She's still kicking. I messed up when I should have put Windows 7 in it rather than Windows 10, but it is what it is. It's a little late to change it now.
Yeah.
It's not too late. It can always be changed, but is it worth the, all the hassle of backing up and restoring and all that crap just for a little bit of extra speed?
Yeah, I'm really hoping I can figure out the whole dual boot thing to boot into Linux or
Windows.
I
can teach you that. That's easy.
Cool.
Very simple.
I'm not gonna fuck
As
around
long
with
as you
anything on the
have
laptop.
the hard drive, as long as you have the hard drive space.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck around with the laptop on it, but I mean, like when I get that next one, that's something that I want to do because
That site I shared with you, they actually have computers you can put on your wish list and do it like a crowdfund thing.
Cool.
If you want it, that's up to you. Am I missing something?
What's that?
I hear you clicking, but nothing's happening.
Oh no, you're not missing anything.
Oh, okay.
There's another window, stupid cookie clicker. Has fallen victim to a game again. Alright.
It's okay. We all do dumb things.
Yeah, I had a little boost on. I was just making sure to maximize it.
2 watching on. Oh, there's 4 people on Twitch. Nice.
Hell yeah. I know you're
Welcome in, guys. Welcome in.
No one else is talking.
I know I'm one of them. Oh, hey, how much do you love these scammers on Discord? Don't they just make you so? Don't you just love them, and don't you just love them, and aren't they just so great?
Oh yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's like I don't know if they're full of crap or trying to scam you, or they think you're stupid, or a combination of the 3.
All of the above.
You know, that's what I kind of think it is. It's starting to get out of control. All right, where are we now?
Logging into Rollercoin, grabbing some shit.
Ah, okay.
More stocks in here, just listening in. It's alright, we weren't calling you out or nothing. Appreciate you being here, regardless.
No worry, more stock. Yeah, no, I just said there's 4 people here, and I knew I was one of them, so just welcome you in there. It's cool. Lurkers are cool. Viewers are great. Love the viewers.
Give me my games.
Isn't this like Flappy Bird with a
It's exactly
rocket?
Flappy Bird, but with a hamster and a rocket, yes.
I remember when everyone wanted cell phones with Flappy Bird. I had 2 of them. Never could sell them.
Right?
It's like everybody wanted them, but nobody wanted to buy them.
Yeah, I never got it either, because I also had one, but yeah, I hated the game.
it didn't keep me entertained for very long either.
Like, I like this one better because I got a mouse and I can just click, click, click. We're trying to do it with hands on a fucking screen and
Do you
fucking...
click? Do you click the same spot?
Yeah, pretty much.
I've got something that might help you out. Maybe I'll share it with you later.
Is it an auto clicker?
It's sort of, but not really. It lets you set a hotkey to your mouse action. So what your mouse would, what you told your mouse to do, you can set to a hotkey so that it's you don't have to sit there and click. You tap it once, and it'll keep going for you.
Okay.
It's not technically an auto clicker because you have to actually set up what you want that hotkey to do. You see what I'm saying? Like you actually have to go through it at least one time for it to know what it's gonna, so you know what it to, when you hit that hotkey, it knows what to do. But I guess you could say it's an auto clicker, but you still have to be there. But it would save your index finger from having to click 50,000 times.
Yeah. This is not the first time I've gotten this CAPTCHA, but I love it.
Is that F*NG?
Yep.
Fung, Fing, Fang.
No, it's fucking.
No, there's not enough letters.
No, it's F* is fuck and then NG.
Oh, you're gonna use that star as the whole word. Okay, I got you. Okay, all right, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I also could have sworn that this mouse actually has a multi-click feature. It's where I can just hold it down and it'll auto-click, but I don't remember how to set it up or anything.
I didn't even know mice had that fucking feature.
Dude, they had that shit on fucking game system controllers in the fucking 90s, man. Of course they got that
you
shit
know I'm not a gamer, dude. And I buy the cheap Logitech mice from Walmart because I go through them so quick.
I am very happy with my mouse and keyboard combo that I got.
Oh, I got one of the little, it's a travel laptop keyboard, but it's a full keyboard, got the numpad and everything, but it's like the width of a laptop. I love it. And the mouse I can use, it's part of the unifying series. So literally, you can use any one of the unifying mice or keyboards with the one, jack, the one, dongle. And if one goes out, you just get a new one and connect it to the dongle as long as it's unifying. It's fucking great.
Cool.
And
Plus
I go through them
you get to say
fast.
the
I mean,
word
I've
dongle
I mean,
twice in one sentence, and that's just hilarious.
What now?
Plus, you get to say the words dongle twice in one sentence, and that's just fucking hilarious.
Right? It's a fun word to say. What can I say? But no, how you're clicking quick like that on these things. You don't do that constantly all day.
No.
If you did that constantly all day, your mice would wear out quick.
Oh yeah.
And that's basically what I do with my trading. It's constant click, 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 click. All day long, 7 days a week. My mice wear out, especially and the scroller wears out. So I can go in, buy a $10 mouse, connect it right up, ready to go. And since I'm not a gamer, gaming mice don't really help me at all.
Well, it might be worth actually though, just because you might.
I tried it with the trading, and literally the amount that it increases my I guess what you'd say reaction time or response time from click to reaction is so minuscule that it's not worth the extra $300. You know, my mouse is 790 or 788 at Walmart. You know, these gaming mice are $200 plus. It's not really. It's not what I'd get out of it is not worth it.
Yeah, I'm not talking about anything that intense. I'm talking about like, you know, maybe a $30, $40, $50 gaming mouse might last like 10 times as long as one of those Logitech mice. And obviously, I'm not even talking about like improved performance, just in lasting longer, because it is.
I did have one that was like $79, and it literally lasted maybe 3 or 4 months longer. You know, just because I do a lot of it's the clicking that wears out real quick, that left click.
Yeah, I was just.
But what I do is I take the mouse and I save it until, you know, I save up all my little. I've got probably 5 different or 6 different unifying ones. If I really need a mouse, I just switch it to a left-handed mouse. So now the right click button is the is the new left click. So you don't even have to worry about that left click button being bad.
At least until you need to right click something.
Yeah, but it's usually not. It's not usually bad. It's usually just not quick responsive. You know, you can get, you know, 1 or 2 clicks out of it before, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. It's just I get it gives me spare mice, but at less than $10 a mouse that lasts almost a year and a half is better than it. For me, it works out better. Those gaming mice, being I don't game, don't really give me much benefit, especially with the Stream Deck.
Okay, now we can kill that.
So nonchalant. We'll just kill that. No worries.
Oh yeah, so one of the big things that we've been doing for the last like week or so is working on the actual world, the physical representation of it, and I've been doing a lot on this. You probably can see some of the big additions since the last time you actually saw this thing. We actually have the crack in the world. I went ahead and made it in here as well, so.
Is there any way? Have you ever heard of like document scanner or photo scan, like like a way to like scan shit with your phone, not just take a picture? Would it be possible for you to do a high quality photo of each one of the sides of that cube?
Maybe. Like a photo, yeah. As far as scanning,
well, that's why I think scanning, because it gives you the dots. You just line up the dots, and then it readjusts and focuses everything for you. I mean, it's up to you. The better the quality, so that I can see, the better. I wanted to see if I could start working on a a design, a 3-dimensional design for it.
Gotcha. This is not necessarily something that is actually for public view. Like, this is my kind of copy of it and whatnot that is constantly undergoing changes. So while basically everything that happens to this is official, none of it is actually official yet.
Well, it would be something I could start working on, and as you made changes, it would be easy to change, and you'd have it when you're ready for it. But it would be good for like a promo video. You see what I'm saying? Late down the road.
Yeah.
But if it's going to take me some time. That's why I said if you get me pictures, I can start working on it. And then once it's there, it would be relatively easy to edit as you go until you got it where you want it. I'm just trying to think ahead because a lot of this takes a lot of time.
Yeah. One of the things that I think is going to be really a boon, and I have no idea how to go about this, but there is actually a kind of a problem that I'm having with the rotations. I don't know how to go about figuring it out. Because I know that there's one side that gets very little sunlight next to another one that gets almost all the sunlight, like has very little darkness. and then I got 4 sides that are normal. But I also know that the planet is going to rotate like this.
It's going to rotate in three dimensions, X, Y, and Z.
Like this. And like this. So there's going to be 3 separate axes of rotation.
Okay.
Which should make it relatively.
That's the other thing that if by making a basic 3D design now, we'd be able to start working on making that just right for you. Exactly. It's all there is a way to do that. It's just a matter of getting the X, Y, and Z axes set the exact way you want them.
Yeah, and
the right speed, because you can make them the axes spin at different speeds through the whole process.
Yeah, setting where the axes are is going to be pretty easy because they're just drill a hole directly through the middle of the world out the other side 3 times, like from the 1 to the 6 and the 2 to the 5 and the 3 to the 4 on a D6. Like it's just going to be all of those. But then, yeah.
I understand. I understand the spinning. It's the timing, getting the timing right, and getting the days just right how you want it. That'll also be something that we can start working with. That's going to take time as well. That's why I'm saying, that way you have something with something that looks like what you see in front of you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Not necessarily for public use, but for digital design work as far as compared to what you have physically in front of you. I want something that kind of matches so you can see it as close to the same as possible, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get you, and I'm following along 100%. That it's definitely worth doing. And I'll see what I can get for you.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. I just know that cube, making the cube to begin with, is gonna take the longest. Just trying to get everything set, set just right into the cube.
Yeah.
And then getting the axes will be the next hardest thing to really do. But once they're set, it's just a matter of figuring out how fast you want each axis to spin. And that's just trial and error. That's not even that difficult.
Yeah, or figuring out the correct formula. Because I know that there is one.
I'll tell you right now, the easiest way that's going to be to do it is going to be figure out what the a ratio is that they are like is a least common denominator type thing. Like it rotates 2 times for this, 4 times for this, and 8 times for this. Even numbers basically, and it could be. It really doesn't matter. It could be 1, 3, and 6. Who cares? As long as they're even numbers. And we can go, we can figure, and that's going to be the easiest way to figure out rotation. And we can go by any, whatever ratio you want, and adjust from that, and it's easy to adjust from there.
Yeah.
But yeah, as long as we find the three numbers as far as total rotations that are both whole numbers, that's all we need to know. From there, it's just a matter of dragging a damn slider far enough for typing it in. It's easy. But that's something we'll work on as you have time. I know you're busy, and I know I'm still recovering. I go back Thursday. Yay me! I get to be a pincushion again.
Yeah, I don't envy you that experience.
Well, I knew something was up the last time when I went in the first time. When they came back in about a half an hour later and said they need a second set of blood work with a different needle and a new IV. I was like, they said it's standard operating procedure. I'm like, I've been to the hospital enough to know that they never come in a half an hour apart wanting fresh blood work from a different IV stick with a different type of needle from a different arm. They just don't. If they need another sample, they'll use the IV you already have started. They don't start a second one
unless there's a worry about contamination or something.
Right, but if they're worried about contamination, what was so serious that they had to retest? You know what I'm saying? Something had to be serious enough for them to warrant a retest. So I knew something was up then, but at least it's what they gave me seems to be working. I'll find out Thursday. I think I just need someone to come jump on my back. That's all.
I need someone to jump on my front.
I don't think my better 3/4 would like that too much. But no, I need someone to walk on my back. It's either that or pay a chiropractor thousands of dollars I don't have to give them. Believe me, moving ain't cheap when you're moving over to Europe from the U.S.
Yeah.
They're just gonna kill me just shipping my PC stuff.
So where are you going?
Slovenia.
And when?
Well, I just applied for my passport this week. It takes 7 to 9 weeks to process, and they said 2 weeks mailing, so 11 weeks supposed to be at the end of June, so probably sometime in July.
All right. Well, good luck to you on that one.
And I'll be there about a month probably. So I'll make, I'll know better as in about 2 weeks. I'll have a better idea as far as timing. But I'll make sure that we get everything you need done and set up before I go, so that we don't, there's nothing for you to worry about. Do you not have Brave? Do you not have Uphold wallet?
No.
Damn.
I can't do anything with my fucking Brave because both fucking of the shits that they go through are both fucking pieces of shit.
You want to know the secret to Uphold wallet? Don't get it through Brave. Go right to Uphold. That's what I did.
Here's the problem.
They wanted me to have $25 a bat in there before they even let me open one.
It has nothing to do with money. It has to do with the fact that they will not fucking give me any way to reset my email address for my phone number or request my password for the email address or anything like that, because I cannot tell what fucking email address my phone number is registered to. I don't know even if it's mine. And I've been in contact with their customer service for fucking months.
Well, let me ask you this: how many possible email addresses do you think it could possibly be?
Hundreds.
Oh, you have that many, huh?
How many could it?
Well, I mean, like usually I know I have like 30. I have like 30 email addresses, but like I can usually tell by.
No, how many?
Right, but what I was thinking was going, if there's only like say 5 or 6 that you may have used at that time, put that one in and click forgot password.
Yeah,
and
no, I've done all of that.
They'll automatically send it.
I have done all of that. That's what I was trying to tell you. Like,
damn. I never did like Uphold.
There are 4 legitimate addresses that it could have been, and I have tried requesting a new password for all of them.
You know what I would suggest?
And none of it works. And I've also spent months talking to their customer service on the phone and by email.
They're horrible anyway.
I'll be right back.
Take your time. Take your time. What do you want? Sorry, Morstock. This is kind of becoming into a two-way conversation. My apologies, my friend. What do you want? You want to go out? How bad do you really have to go? It's raining. Come on. You're a dumbass. Is he dying? I still hear coughing. That's a good sign. Uh-oh. It stopped. That's not good. Okay, I hear movement. He's alive.
All right. Maybe now I can breathe. Whew.
I was wondering if you were fucking alive or not. I'm sitting there going, okay, I still hear coughing, so he's alive. Now I hear nothing. That's a problem. Okay, I hear movement. He's alive. We're good.
Yeah, I was trying to not be coughing in people's ears.
I got you. I hear you. And you had to get coffee.
The coffee's right here beside me. S5CN. Alright. Now, ice side is Lechram. Where'd it go? Here it is.
Oh my god, dog, stop. Actually, you know what? These are the 4 sides of your planet, aren't they? These maps? No, this is one side over time. Never mind. I'm done.
This is another side.
So if you had like even a screenshot of that.
Yeah, I can send you these as they get done.
You know, as you get done with each side, as long as they're all in the same time, the same time period. You know what I'm saying? I don't want one from like the very beginning because, mixed with one from the very end because it wouldn't make sense. You see what I'm saying? But I can take what you've created, even though it's not the right, correct format, and make it into the right, what I need. As you get them done. That way, you know me, I'm always trying to think ahead a little bit.
Yeah, which I appreciate. We definitely got a lot of that necessary.
Only because I know, how long things can take, and if there's any problems, you gotta have time you do have to have time to be able to fix them before, your dates and everything. Just things I've learned over the last couple of years.
Oh wow, why are you taking so long to save? This is a blank one. Fuck's sakes.
So maybe cancel and try again? I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm an idiot when it comes to that crap. Well, that's stuff. It's not crap. You know what I mean.
No, shit not saving is pretty crap. Yeah, I guess so.
I got one of those damn YouTuber scammers today. God, man. Guy was, I mean, like I said, they either I'm a complete idiot or they're scamming you or it's bullshit or all three combined somehow. But this dude was just dumb, honestly. That's how I knew it was. That's how I knew it was either BS or a scam. Just to get money.
Yeah.
Well, just because any normal person would have understood with what they had and what they were, with what they had in their idea in their head, that they were being offered a better option than what they were asking for, but they were insistent on what they were asking for, which was upfront cash. And large amounts too for just short little times. I'm still wondering how we're gonna put that cut corner on the cube. I have to figure that out. I think that's Illustrator though. I think that's all done in Illustrator, and that's one thing I'm not as good at. But we'll get it. We got time. Are you all right? You're sniffing a lot.
Yeah, I'm just
Sounds like you're starting to get the flu.
Not even so much starting. I've been getting over it for a little while now.
Sorry, bro.
Not your fault. Shit happens.
All right. Yeah, I know, but I was one of those lucky ones that I had the flu virus but never got the symptoms. That's why I feel bad for you, because you got both.
Now this is the ice side, but at the breaking, it's actually not going to be icy.
Well, like I said, as long as all the sides are the same age, in the same era, that's all that matters really. To get started.
Talking to myself, or talking to myself right now.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'll shut up.
No, you're good.
Is that a river?
Yeah.
Okay. That is the weirdest river system I've ever seen.
Well, yeah, it's a very strange planet, so...
Yeah, it's a square, damn it. And the physics of the spin had me all thrown off too. That's what's got me intrigued.
A lot of the physics work pretty similarly without having to do all that much.
Right, but three different rotations on a cubular planet would your gravitational pull would not be coming down like it is on Earth. You see what I'm saying? I guess that's part of the other world because it's a different type of world or something.
No, the gravity works similarly. I mean,
well, of course it's similar. I'm just saying with that third rotation, it changes the dynamic of the way the gravity pulls. So one direction is
No, it
going to be
doesn't.
lighter than other the different directions will be they won't have the same force at the same time.
The direction of spin really doesn't have much of anything to do with gravity. The gravity is by the weight of the planet. And so you are still going to have, gravity pulling you towards the center of the planet at all times. The way that it is different is that if you're like standing right here, gravity isn't pulling you like that. Gravity is pulling you like that.
Hold on. What am I? Shit. Hold on. I gotta drop my mouse so I can't even go look at different shit. So I think my my YouTube froze. Give me a second. I'm gonna go
It might not be you, it might be me, because it looks like
to.
everything is
Nope, they're
frozen
both refreshing. I don't know why. Yeah, neither of them want to play. What the hell? You know what? Might as well play this. Okay. Now I'm catching up. All right, I just heard you pour coffee. I think I'm catching back up to you.
Alright, so on any given side of the planet, you see me holding it up now, right?
No. Maybe refresh YouTube now.
Okay, yeah, I just verified my camera is still working, so.
Yeah, I'm looking at a map that's got rivers and a mountain on it, and you're just almost frozen.
Yeah, I think you're
Oh,
way
now you just changed to another. Now you just changed to something else.
Yeah, and now you'll probably start catching up because the map site actually crashed on me for a minute there, and that's when everything started going
Okay,
wrong.
okay. That must have been what it was. You're on some jungle page now. Am I still behind?
Yeah.
I just refreshed.
Yeah, I'm back
How
on
far
Lake
back?
Run, which is the one you were looking at earlier.
Okay, I see. You're holding up the box. I see a green, like almost like a tree or a star looking thing in the middle.
Okay, yeah, it's the forest side, but it doesn't matter. It's kind of true for any side. But all right, so let me bring.
I'm just letting you know where I'm at the video, so you know.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Go ahead.
If you're standing here on the planet, in the middle, then gravity is going to feel exactly like it does on Earth because you are being pulled straight down to the middle of the planet, just like you are on Earth. The difference is as you get farther away from the center of the side, like if you're up here, then whereas on Earth you would still have gravity pulling you straight in to the planet like so, here, because it is.
Oh, you have multi-directional gravity towards the edges. I see what you're saying.
No, it's not towards. Like all of the gravity is always directly towards the middle. So you would feel like if you were coming this way, up the side, gravity is actually it's pulling you in to the side as well, but it's also pulling you back towards the middle. So that's why kind of all of the sides you see have the very similar waterways where it starts in the highest mountains at the corner, and then kind of trickles down and pools in the middle of each side of the planet, because that is the low ground as far as gravity is concerned.
Gotcha.
And so, and
this
one,
I bet you I'll understand it better once I see a digital version of it, to where I can see it in real smooth live time.
Yeah.
But I get a sense of what you're saying. Okay, my physics isn't the sharpest. I know that there's got to be some kind of change. There's got to be some kind of difference with that third rotation, being it's not you're adding in a Z rotation.
Yeah, I mean, technically, we don't even really. We really only have one axis of rotation, so.
I guess it really only affects your sun, the way your sun rises and falls. It doesn't always rise and fall in the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Compass direction. That's what I was. That might have been what I was thinking of.
Yeah, because that is a huge difference, and that is actually. That's why I did it that way, is because I wanted a huge difference, because time works differently on Galil. So,
well, sure.
Like, all right, you've played D&D, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how in D&D 1 combat round is equal to 6 seconds, and therefore 10 rounds equals a minute.
Right.
That 10 rounds being a minute, that is the part that is exact, right? So a minute is 10 rounds, and a minute is our minute, which is 60 seconds. However, in the world of Galil, a minute is not 60 seconds. A minute is 100 seconds. It's the same amount of time. It's just a second is smaller.
Right. Okay. Now, because you said your rotations are different speeds, correct?
Yep.
Okay. The sun is gonna rise and set in different compass, whatever your compass directions are, whether you're going to use north, south, or your own makeup, whatever names for it. What at different times of the year, with that, if you're going to keep the same seconds and days, because that's your orbit around the sun.
Yep.
Wouldn't your days change lengths by great amounts?
Yes and no. They change composition.
I mean, I'm sure you've thought all this, but not that it really matters. I'm just curious.
Not so much length. So like, and the only one that I really have figured out for this is the main side, which is this one, right? And the best way I can describe this is basically, let me pull up a new spreadsheet here.
Sorry, I don't mean to be bugging you about it. I'm just trying to understand. I'm trying to understand better to get to help myself, really.
Yeah, I'm glad to have this conversation, because it like I said, I've got all of the answers for it, but it is still, they're complex. It's difficult to communicate exactly what I'm talking about. So
right.
Spreadsheet will help.
I know how hard that is, turning what's in your head into understandable layman's terms for everybody else. It makes sense to you, but okay, yeah, okay, things are catching up now. Okay, I see the spreadsheet now, by the way. Nothing's typed in it, but I got typed up to box C is what I see now on YouTube, or box D rather. So blurry as fuck, though.
All right.
Why is the quality so shitty on this?
I do not know. Let me take a look.
There it goes. Got a little better. Okay, now I can see it. I can't. Well, other than your cams covering the column, half a column A, I can't tell what C is, where the number 3 is for the name. I don't know what that called. I don't know. I can't see column A.
All right, so A is just, minute, round, hour. We're just basically making...
Oh, I see. You're just making the different time group. Okay. The increments.
Yeah, so 1 minute in D&D is 10 rounds. On Earth is 60 seconds. On Galil is 100 seconds. And that's all the same amount of time.
It's 40. It's 40. What is it? It's 60. It's 66% longer.
No, it's the same amount of time.
60 seconds and 100 seconds. That's a 66% gain. 66% more seconds in Galil per minute.
Yes, but it's not a gain of seconds. It is a short.
No, it's yeah. The seconds are. So I'm just saying, there's 66% more seconds. I got it.
Yeah.
Does that follow through all the way through? I guess it would, because it's 6/10 all the way through.
Don't even worry about it. That is under a minute, and that is the basic. The minute is what we're starting from. I am just explaining what a minute is. Okay.
I got you. I get that.
So an hour is 100 minutes. Meaning it's almost 2 hours on Earth. But a day is 10 hours.
Whoa. Wait. You said 100 minutes is an hour.
Yep.
How many hours in a day on Galil?
10.
Okay. So that means that there's only 1,000 hours in a day. No. I'm stoned. I don't know.
In a day. So the day...
It's base 10. So, yeah, I get you.
Exactly.
I got you. I'm with you.
It's base 10, yeah. The day ends up being roughly the same length. Hours are longer, fewer hours in a day, so it is a little bit shorter, but it's very similar. The really crazy thing is because of that triactional rotation, the days are not the same throughout the week. they're actually fundamentally different each day.
Right, they rise. You mean rise and fall on the compass, which side it rises and falls on?
Not only where, but also how and when. So
when, but it's still the same length of time.
No, the days are still 10 hours.
So they
yes.
are long. Well, they're longer. The days are longer and shorter, but the amount of light you have during that time, it changes.
That's it, exactly. The days are all 10 hours.
That's what I was trying to say earlier.
And each hour is 100 minutes, and each minute is 100 seconds. But
that's actually not a bad system.
The first day of the week, and just, the best way we can do this here, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I understand exactly what you're talking about now. It makes total sense.
And 10. All right, we're gonna. Boom.
So it would be 700. It would be there's 10 hours in a day, 70 hours in a week. Nope. Times 700 hours in that 10 days. Oh, you're going 10 days. I thought you were doing 10 weeks.
Yeah, 1 week is 10 days.
70 hours. There's 70 hours in 10 days.
100
right?
100
hours. 100 hours.
10 days. Yes.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know why I keep wanting to say 70.
Me either. Because you're thinking about normal week 7 days.
Yeah, I'm stoned. What do you want?
And I mean, I totally get it. I'm not upset about it or nothing.
But I love the base 10 system. It makes things so much easier. You have no idea. I love base 10. I wish the US would go to base 10.
All right, so imagine that the black part here is darkness and the white parts is sunlight.
Right.
And this is how your day is going to proceed, or your week is going to proceed. So your first day will start out with 2 hours of light, or 2 hours of darkness, and then you get 8 hours of light. And then your next day you'd have 4 and 6. And actually we screwed up on this, but
it's all in the rotation.
Exactly. And so I'm aware that we will have different sides doing different things.
Yeah, but once we make a digital representation of it, it'll be so much easier to see it and faster to make changes to the rotations and everything to get the days just the way you want.
Exactly. So, and the cool thing is that because of this, we actually have a period each week where you get 26 hours of straight darkness. And
okay, that's pretty cool.
And then you also have a part of each week where you have 26 hours straight where the sun does not set.
I got you.
And
that's a cool idea.
We don't have a moon, so that darkness cycle, that 2.5 or the 26 hours of darkness, that is when lycanthropy happens.
The what?
Lycanthropy, like werewolves and shit like that. That's tied to
the moon.
Oh, because
it's darkness. It's black.
It's tied to
There's no moon, no nothing, no star. Yeah, there's nothing.
We
okay,
do not have a moon. I mean, there's always stars in the sky, whatever.
Yeah, the stars aren't enough to really give light. It's the moon that gives the light.
Exactly.
Damn.
Yeah. So
it's like it's like a purge. Dark. It's like a constant purge. All right, cool. I like it. Yeah, once we can get a 3D cube with their sides on it and get we can put the sun in a single spot and rotate your cube get your days right. It'll be so much easier and so much faster to do it that way. But I like the idea. This is cool.
And I'm actually going to delete all of this and redo it. Okay, so we got
Oh, of course.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it should be like that.
Oh God, that hurt. Sorry. Ah.
There we go. That is gonna.
Too bad a magic box wouldn't work for you in this situation.
What do you
At
mean,
least
magic
not yet.
box?
There's a with Excel. There's a way to make a special box area on a spreadsheet where you can have it give you data of any kind that you want from any sheet in that spreadsheet, and you can set it to even do like time lapse, so that you could, if you had the correct ratios for all the rotations, you could actually figure out what the amount of light is from a starting point, put the ratios in, and tell it to show you a time lapse of all the different sides.
Yes,
But we're not
exactly
ready for that. We're not ready for that. That's still a ways off.
Yeah,
but it's still that's something you can do. But having the 3D model will help you get that ratio a lot faster.
Yeah, because this is the main side. Macalla is the only one that has this kind of format. Everything else, it still has the base 10 time system. But like my ice side, we want that getting less than 10 hours of sun per week. And my desert side, we want that getting less than 10 hours of darkness per week.
Yeah, a 3D model is definitely going to be helpful to get all those all those pieces just right.
Yeah, it's not going to be the easiest thing, but I feel like it will be simple to get.
It's not going to be. It's going to be simple, just time consuming.
Yeah.
Because once you gotta. It's basically once you get the ratio put in that you want, then it's just a matter of changing the time that it runs. How many spins. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Does it have 2 seconds, 6 seconds, and that takes a couple seconds to change, but it's simple trial and error, and it's just going to take time. That's all. It shouldn't be that hard. We'll figure it out. Don't worry. Where there's a will, there's a way. How do I already know this is going to be a failed band audition?
this side is called Cremio. Let's do this. All right. Macala is the main side.
Hmm.
Okay, now Camadora is here. So in between Macala and Camadora is water, which is LF temp. Swamp is Alright, so that spot where the corner is blown off the world, that is our South Pole.
Okay.
And then the point that is opposite of it is obviously the North Pole. So that's why these are set up like this. And if you're
And I'm just gonna throw this out here now. Getting your lighting timings exact might be more difficult than it's worth, and getting them close might be a better way to go. We might find, in when we get there. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean that's
Getting them close is better than spending weeks trying to get them perfect, right? I mean, if you're what depending on how much time you're wanting to spend. I mean, you don't know how long I'm just saying it might be getting them close might be a better better off in the long run than exact. Like let's say for the light you have less than 21% or less than 20%. What if we can get it close to like at 21%?
Oh yeah, no. Those guys,
that might be.
I said, the only one that I care
they're trying to get
about,
it to 20 or less.
Yeah, the only one that I care about specifically is the main side. Everything else is fairly easy to adjust around that to make it work. Minus 20%, or 20% light, 20% darkness is just kind of a general idea. I'm not
right. I'm just saying if you can get it to like 21 or 22%, I don't think it's worth spending the time trying to get it to 20 or less just for that 1 or 2% different.
I do want the forest to have the most Earth-like in terms of lighting. It doesn't necessarily need to be like straightforward. I don't care, but like 60 to 70% light, somewhere in that range on there, and then swamp and water side.
It should be once we get the cube with the sides, and I can put it on the right on the right axis, like the right tilt and everything, and put a set sun. It'll be easier to show get all the lightings the way you want.
But also,
be able to see it in real time.
I kind of see it like. So here's our ice side. This is our dark side.
Right.
So it's going to be kind of going around like that, really. So that, like, because all of the axes are going simultaneously, and the way it's kind of basically rolling through space, almost. Kind of
I get it.
Like a die being
I get
rolled. It. But within an orbit, obviously.
Right, but in order to get that exact directional spin that you want, because X, Y, and Z axes aren't on the tilt that you want, it'll have to be to make it the way you want. We'll have to actually tilt the whole planet itself, if that makes sense.
Well,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, what I'm saying is that
so that the X-axis is in the right direction, the whole planet will have to tilt.
There isn't a tilt to the planet. The entire planet is rolling, is what I'm saying.
I understand that, but to get those 3 rotations in digital form, we may have to tilt the planet to get the axes in the right directions. It'll look right. I'm just saying. It'll look right. It just doesn't. It sounds weird when you hear it like that, but the planet will be the way you want it, just to get the axes in the right. On the right angles, because you can't the X, Y, and Z axes are set. They're not. They're the only way to adjust the way they affect your object is to tilt your object. That's all.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I don't have like a tilt in like it's.
No, you don't. You don't. I'm just saying in the digital we will have to get it right. To get your axes right, just because of the way it's just how digital works. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's more of a talking to myself, kind of making mental notes.
Gotcha. Color is here. Cremil is forest. We just did that. So if instead Makala, we go here. This is Shonit. And then Lacrum. Alright, is this making sense to you?
Yeah. I mean, other than the names, I don't understand, but that's all right. I'll figure them out.
Yeah, I got
I'll
you.
learn them. I'll learn them. I'm always bad with names anyway.
And, I mean, there's a little cheat sheet right here.
It's the first time I'm seeing them. You just gotta, give me time. I'll get them. Don't worry.
No, I get you. So basically, yeah, we got 6 sides. These are the names of the dragons. You can also call them by, basically the terrain of them. Makala is our main side. It's the most Earth-like side. And so kind of everything is built around that. I consider that to be the primary side. Even though we're starting in the desert for Dragon Memories, like the real game is focused around Makala, and then kind of expands from there. But this just shows you, like, where the connections are and how
Oh, got two more slots to open up on the band auditions. I got manager and that fourth slot.
I don't think you get manager until like level 90.
Oh shit! I'm only on level 80.
No, I didn't even mean level 90. I meant like later. Like the shit that I don't even have. I don't have a manager.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. But it's still you still unlock that next island.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't need manager to unlock it.
You get the manager at the end of the third island. Yeah.
I got you. Okay, so you don't need him to unlock the island.
No.
Okay, so I only got one more card to unlock, one more slot. That's not bad. And now that I know it really doesn't matter who I put in those slots, I'm just gonna pick a random person and a random instrument and.
Yep.
I've been trying to make it like almost try to make an actual band in balance because I thought it actually mattered.
Not at all.
Damn it.
All right, there we go.
A friend of mine's kid got a hold of their phone a week or so ago, and bought $250 worth of skins, gifted skins.
Wow.
And $50 worth of meat. I was like, damn, that sucks.
Yeah, that's rough.
$250 worth of skins, and you don't even get any of them.
Ooh, fuck. Alright, it's already going on 3. I better fucking call it a wrap here quick, because I got work pretty early today.
Oh. By the way, what are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing, by the way?
Cooking.
Oh, that's right. You said that. My bad. Short-term memory.
All good.
Marijuana affects the memory. Marijuana affects the memory. Hi, I'm Thurgood. I'm addicted to marijuana. You're addicted to marijuana? Boo this man. God, I love Half Baked. That was such a good movie.
Marijuana's not addicted. You ever
Have you ever?
dick for marijuana?
Have you ever? You ever sucked dick for marijuana? No, can't say that I have. Well, I've sucked dick for coke. Now that's an addiction, my friend. No, I love. Have you ever looked at a $20 bill? Have you ever looked at a $20 bill on weed? You ever watched Son of a Woman? Ever watched Son of a Woman? On weed. God, John Daly was so good at that part. Then you had Willie Nelson. You know how much condoms cost back in my day? No, neither do I. We didn't use them. Oh,
Yes,
I'd never smoke weed with Willie again.
Alpha 10 is opposite of... Of course. Shown it. Here we go. Is across from camera. There we go.
Oh. Hopefully Monday I feel well enough, that because I got other stuff I have to do on Monday as well. But I'm hoping to be able to get in contact with either Nefty or Atomic Hub, or if I'm lucky, both, and talk to them about a collection name.
Cool.
And you wanted, can you just double verify with me the name of the overall collection you want to call it? Was it Dragon Memories?
Yeah.
It was Dragon Memory, right? Because it has to be 12 letters?
Yeah.
Okay. Just double checking, that's all. I thought it was. But yeah, you better get some sleep, homie. Especially if you have to work tomorrow. I got tomorrow off.
Access to there. Camador and Dushona do not appear. Access 3, Cremil, and LF10. Alrighty, so we actually have the 3 axes figured out now. And that's
Good.
what we've got this here. So axis 1 runs through McCullough and out Lakeram, because they are on opposite sides. Axis 2 runs through Camadora and out Dushonet, opposite sides again. Axis 3, Cremil to Eliftem. And then this is like the sides that you would actually see as axis 1 spins. The sides you would actually see as axis 3 spins. Sides you would actually see as axis 2 spins. save that in Galil.
Dude, if you're gonna do that, at least turn off your mic so we don't have to listen to it. We don't need to hear you doing that all the time. You're gonna hurt yourself there.
Clear that and save this. See if it's going to actually save for us. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and boom, hit that 5-hour mission there. Perfect. We got everything good there. Awesome. Let's go ahead and go to our channel. There we go. Boom, hit that 5-hour mission there. Alrighty, launch the raid. And here we go with the outro. As always, thank y'all so very, very much. I have been Rick. You've been on the mountain, and it has been a wonderful time. We will go ahead and raid over into Splinterlands TV now. When we get there, I will drop that address for you. Please click the link to make sure that your views count for the channel, and I will see y'all again right back here tonight in about 21 hours and 10 minutes, and then we'll be on for a little while, and then we'll be doing Splinterlands TV in the morning.